Oh, I need to grab my coffee. Lots of grounds in my coffee today. Let's just get ready together. I'm gonna do a brown smoky eye, kind of like my go-to glam. Okay, I've been watching a lot of Juno Birch, so if I randomly just go off into a British accent, that's why. And Harry Potter, so. Now I'm gonna start with a little bit of moisturizer because my face is actually very dry today. I'm using the Curology. This one's done. Another one that I like, this one I just get at my local Walgreens. I think I'm actually gonna stop getting the Curology moisturizer because I don't know, this one's just easier to get and I really like it. And it has niacinamide in it, so that's good. This is a restorative night moisturizer, but I don't know, I like using it during the day. I have SPF in my products that I'm using today, so yeah. Moisturize. Man, I'm so disappointed in my coffee today. My eyes have been so baggy lately because, God, that's such a terrible word, isn't it? Because my allergies, because my eyes have been watering so bad. So it just causes my eyes to be like not, I don't know, is there, what's a synonym for baggy? Saggy? Okay, so I picked up the NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. Okay, I don't need to read every word on that package. The Radiant Perfecting Primer. So I didn't catch that radiant. Usually that it means like dewy. I was looking for just kind of like a neutral primer, or not necessarily mattifying. I do have oily skin, but this does have shimmer in it, but I surprisingly still like it. So yeah, we're gonna go in with that. But I like to spray my skin with any setting spray, but I just happened to pick up this one. This is the Bear With Me by NYX, because I needed another one. I have been using, it's not around, but it was one by Physicians Formula. That was nice too, because I like to spray things on my face that have decent ingredients in them, because I mean, it's gonna soak right into your skin, so maybe just spray it all over. But yeah, this does have a decent amount of shimmery in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's very minimal. It does have it has a pleasant, I'm gonna put more on my neck actually, since I'm kind of exposing my chest today. You can probably see the shimmerness because I put so freaking much on. But yeah. Oh, I didn't even wet my sponge. I'm gonna go do that quick. Okay. Whew, man, so out of breath. Okay, so I am gonna go with drugstore foundations today. I've been really liking this mix here. One higher end foundation that I've also been using though is the Born This Way by Too Faced. This is shade Vanilla. This one's nice too, but for some reason I've actually been thoroughly enjoying this this cocktail, foundation cocktail. I really like number 7. If I had both of these, I would mix these, but I actually ran out of this one. This is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate. So this is more natural skin finish. This is a mattifying skin finish, but I just happen to have this. I don't like this by itself, but it mixes really well with the mattifying primer. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. So I'm just gonna pump it on the back of my hand, and then gonna kind of scrape out some of this on the back of my hand. But yeah, so I have very acne prone skin, so I've got lots of texture, especially on my chin, because that's where I had a lot of acne growing up. I am gonna go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is in Ivory. I took off the little thingy puffball. I don't know. I like to have a nice bright eye when I'm doing a dark smoky eye, because it just makes everything look nice and clean. I'm just gonna kind of touch it on areas that I want to be nice and bright, so. And just a little extra step, just because why not? I am gonna take a very light concealer. This one is the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Total Coverage Concealer and Sunscreen. So this is 30 SPF in it, which I was very intrigued by. I was like, oh, nice, okay. But this adds a nice little gradient and kind of helps cover up that darkness there. There, getting nice and brighty. Put on some eye primer. Where is it? So this one is this one is Mary Kay, because I was a Mary Kay consultant for about, I don't know, a month. Oh boy, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna be trying out some different ones after I run out of this one. I hear lots of good things about the Urban Decay primer potion, so I'm gonna probably try that one, but if you have any suggestions, let me know. Okay, so now I'm just going to put a layer of powder on. So I really do like this one because it is a talc-free formula. This is the Physicians Formula one. As you can see, I do like it. And it has a good amount of coverage to it too. So, and it blurs out. This one's in Creamy Natural, and I do like to just use my my beauty blend, or my beauty sponge, because it gives off a nice finish, kind of sets it into place. So I am gonna just go in with my blush and bronzer right now as well. So this one is the Butter Bronzer. I don't know if there's different shades of this. It just says bronzer, so I'm going to use a brush for this, and I kind of want a little bit more of a contoured look today, so I'm going to use a smaller brush to kind of first get it into place. Now I'm just going to go in with my little brush here that's more fluffy to help blend this out a little bit. And since my chest is showing a little bit, I'm gonna actually bring this onto my collarbones, just to kind of bring a little bit of warmth. This blush that I've been using up, and I do like it, but it's another Mary Kay product. But I do have like a similar one that you can just go to the drugstore and buy, and it's the number 7. This one is an Apricot Blossom. So yeah, I'm gonna put that here. I like to kind of keep my blush more back here, but then I start to bring it a little bit up front. But I like to focus it back here so we get kind of like a nice gradient. And I have been liking putting a little bit on my nose, kind of like that e-girl look, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do highlight after the eyes. So now I'm just going to take the Airspun loose face powder. This one is in naturally neutral. I'm just gonna take this under my eyes to kind of act as a protective shield for the dark shadows that we're gonna be putting on our eyelids. So I'm putting on a thick layer because this is gonna be wiped off after. And I also feel like this helps brighten everything up too, because once you wipe it away, it has this nice brightening effect. All right, let's get into the eyes. So I really have been liking the Morphe Bronzed Babe, I think it is. Yeah, Bronzed Babe. It just has a lot of nice browns in it. nice matte browns in it. I mainly use the matte colors. Another one that I've been liking is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold, because it does have some nice warm browns in there that I like to use. And this pink color, pinky brownie color, I really have been liking for transition shade. But I'm going to use mostly this one today. If not just this one, I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm going to start off with a fluffy brush. So I'm going to start off with a light brown color. You can use any light brown color. You do not need to use this exact palette to achieve this look. So I'm going to use Hang 10, which is a nice light brown color. I'm going to put that all over the lid. Oh, I usually powder my eyelids. I don't know if I did, but it's not like crucial, I guess. But usually that does help to blend things out if you put a nice just translucent color all over the lid, but that's okay. So I'm just really not being careful with this color. So I'm just putting this everywhere. I'm going to put this underneath as well. And I really like I take a good amount of time on my transition shade, because I feel like when you start off with a good base, everything else kind of falls into place. Okay, so something that I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the same shade, but so this is like an angled brush. I'm just kind of going more controlled now, more into the crease. So we're already getting a nice little gradient, and we are only using one color still. And I'm just going to go back down here, kind of darken that area up with the same color. And I think that's a pretty good foundation for the darker colors. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of a darker shade. So I'm going to take Road Trip. Also take a bit of a smaller fluffy brush. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to focus the brush starting at the lid, and I'm going to blend up. And sometimes when things don't look super blended for some reason, it just happens sometimes. You can go back in with that first color that we went in with, the light brown or whatever transition shade that you're using, and you can kind of just go at the edge of that color and just kind of help it blend a little bit more. And sometimes also you'll see kind of a very prominent line from where the shadow is to where there's no shadow. And what I do, I'll take a clean-ish brush and I'll take a translucent powder. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit of that airspun powder, and I'm going to take it right at the edge, and that will just help blend that color into your skin. You can always go in and add more color if you put too much translucent powder on, that's okay. You can just add more color. It's all about, you know, giving a little bit, taking a little bit until you really like what you see. Go back in with that darker brown, and I'm going to take a little bit of it and put it underneath. Once again, I'm going to go in with that lighter shade, just blendy, blendy, blendy. Blendy until it's trendy. That was so stupid. Now I'm going to take a Packy brush, which my Packy brush has purple on it. I'm just going to quick wipe it off. And then the darker we go with the color, we're going to have a more controlled application. And that's what's going to really help you with your smoky eye. So just going in with a Packy brush or your finger, I'm going to take a bit of a darker shade. I'm just going to keep going darker and darker. So now I'm going to go in with this one right below the one that we were just using. So we're going to use this one now. And this one is called Now Boarding, if you're curious. So I'm just going to pack this. And we're going to start getting a little bit darker. Take this in the corner. You can kind of tap blend too, just to stay nice and controlled. But sometimes I do like to go in with a fluffy brush and blend that out. Blend out the edges. And I'm gonna go back to that lighter but darker shade that we were using and help blend that. Looking good. So now I'm gonna go in with even a darker shade. We're gonna go in with Beach Please, and I'm gonna pack that even lower, closer to the lash line. We don't need perfection here. I really want to sip of my coffee, but there's a bunch of shit in it. My favorite coffee for Keurigs is the Dark Magic by Green Mountain, and holy cow, I should go look at the pod in there, because holy cow, it looks like the whole pod just opened up and released into my cup. Blendy, blendy, blendy until it's chundy. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna go in with even a darker color. This is about the darkest shade, matte shade that we have in this palette. This one's called Volcano. I'm just gonna take the tip of the brush and I'm gonna kind of smudge it. So I'm not really gonna, oh my god, I'm not really going to go in with a fluffy blending. I'm not gonna go in with a I'm not gonna go in with a fluffy blendy brush, because I don't want that dark color to get too high. Cool. But what I'm going to do is go in with the lightest, and I'm just gonna kind of help everything blend again. I'm gonna keep that kind of in the crease. Then I'm gonna take it and just, there, go back down, just kind of, you know, perfecting. So I am going to take a liner. I'm going to tight line. The one I've been really liking, I got this in a BoxyCharm box, and it's from Appeal. It's a gel liner. It's very soft and very easy to blend. I am going to put this on my upper and lower lash line. Take a small little detail brush. You can use really anything. You totally could just even use your finger for this part. But I'm just, ooh, I am so sorry. And I'm gonna take this brush and blend it into the eyeshadows. And I'm gonna kind of go up here too with that. Okay. See, and now all the freaking fallout is gone, because I have so much powder on my face now. So I'm gonna spray my face to kind of help it settle into my skin. Where's my, ooh, I like to use the NYX Professional Precision Brow Pencil. So my eyebrows are microbladed, but I like them darker and I like them a little bit more precise looking. There, see, we got that nice precision. This is getting out of hand. A dark arch and tail. That'll do it. To set my brows into place, and what I've been liking to use is the Elme Brow Styler. I don't want to do lashes today. I just want to do mascara. You don't need lashes to have a beautiful makeup look, and I want to show you that. So do the highlight first, because then I'm going to spray my face again. Where's my highlighter? Woo! Okay, so I do like the Too Faced, but I did get the Becca highlighter as like a little sample thing. Ooh! Anyways, so I'm just gonna take my little fan brush, And just put this one is more of like a goldy color, and I think it goes well with this look, so we'll just place that there. And I have a bunch of shit on my mouth, so what I like to, I just like to take my toothbrush, so I'm gonna go do that and I'll be back. See, so much better, so much better. I have two favorite mascaras. For mascaras, I like the Big Ego by Tarte. I just love the packaging and it does really well. Another one that I like is the Grande mascara lash boosting formula. I have the whole kind of lash boosting set, the serum, primer, and the mascara. It actually has helped my eyelashes a lot, especially when I use it religiously. So I'm gonna use this today, and I don't feel like using the primer today, actually. I kind of just want like thick, dark eyelashes, not necessarily like super long, just kind of like casually glamorous. Oh my god, I did not curl my eyelashes. What the f? Yeah, this is just such a nice formula. I like really spiky lower lashes. What I do for spiky lower lashes is I'll put a coat on, kind of let it dry, and then I'll kind of go up and perfect my upper lashes. I don't dip back into the mascara because I just feel like it gets way too much product then. I just kind of like turn the brush because, you know, there's product all around this brush, so just make use of that. So these have probably been dried enough, so I just like to kind of clump these together. I don't like my upper lashes to be clumpy, but there's just something I like about clumpy lower lashes. Just adds kind of like that doll eye effect. What should we do for lips? I don't know. This is an e.l.f. This is just a really nice, I don't know, I just like how shiny it is. So yeah, that's basically the whole look. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, because a nice brown smoky eye is so flattering on everybody. So it's one of my favorites. Okay, so I believe that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're here to the end, holy cow, thank you. Subscribe to my channel. I have lots of fun and exciting ideas. So I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.